Executive Summary Tutorial and Instructions. The first written section of the business plan is the Executive Summary. This is a summary of the key points and areas of the business plan and is many times judged to be the most important section of the business plan. In the Executive Summary, the content presents the company and describes what it does. In the Executive Summary, briefly explain the company's products and/or services and why the business will be successful. The Executive Summary should be at the beginning of the document. As the first section, it should give the reader, either management, partners, investors, lenders, or other interested parties, a nice high-level review of what the overall business encompasses and the strategies it will follow. What is in the Executive Summary should be addressed in depth throughout the remainder of the business plan. The summary should touch on the sections and content that will be detailed in the business plan to give an overall understanding of what will follow. Be captivating but not overly puffy as to encourage the reader to want to get deeper into each section and read the whole plan. Make the main points about who, how, and what the company is and does. Given the fact that the Executive Summary is at the front of the business plan, usually read first and encapsulates sections from the whole document, it becomes a key component of the business plan and as such needs to be strong and crisp. Pull in the reader by encompassing the main points of the business, but just give them the high points so that they are enticed to read the rest of the document. A subheading in the Executive Summary is the Financial Summary. Here in the business plan, it is common to show the financial highlights for the company over the next few years of operation. Many times, a chart is used to convey the highlights of the financial summary. Financial outlooks such as revenue, expenses, and profit are charted here. The next subheading in the Executive Summary is the Mission Statement. The mission statement is a short declaration of who the company is, what it provides, and its beliefs. The overall philosophy of what the company advocates can be addressed in the mission statement. Finally, in the Executive Summary are objectives. Objectives for a company are clearly defined targets that are set by management or business owners. The marks the company intends to hit by executing on strategies in the plan are written here. Listing company objectives helps to give management and all stakeholders a clear perspective on what targets the company expects to pursue. These targets do not have to be only financial. Looking at and reviewing objectives can give a means for a company to track growth and reflect on how the company is doing based on what it stated it would do. Objectives should take into account the desires of all those involved with the company. Using the plug-and-plan template to write an executive summary for a company can be done by simply finding the yellow highlighted space on the page and entering your company name. There is also a blue highlighted space where you can type in the location on where the company will be providing services and/or operating from. If users would like to use the template content as a guide and make changes to the writing to best suit their exact business, that can be done. Users are welcome to stay with the written content the template supplies if it is suitable for their company. Using the plug-and-plan template, the next page has a chart which provides a financial summary of the company's next few years of operations. This chart highlights total income and net income. After users have customized the financial statements for their specific company, they will want to return to this chart and make changes so that they match the new financial statements. By right-clicking this chart, a pop-out will appear. The pop-out will provide several options. Users want to scroll down to Edit Data or Edit Data in Excel and the data table will appear. Once they're in the table, type in and make the necessary changes to the figures. The plug-and-plan template provides a mission statement. Users are welcome to use the statement as if it will work for their specific company or change it if needed to match up to the exact operation. The plug-and-plan template also provides some sample and example objectives for a company. Users are welcome to use them as is if it will work for their specific company or change it if needed to match up to the exact operation. Company Description Tutorial and Instructions. The next section of the business plan is the company description. This section provides a wide-ranging background and narrative explanation of the company. The content here should include a broad outline of the products or services. Here, briefly explain who the target customers are, but just briefly, as this will be covered more in depth in later sections. You will also touch on your company's management and organization. Ownership of the company is often mentioned here in the template. There is mention made to a detailed ownership breakdown in the addendum of the business plan. This structure provides an easy and clean way of utilizing the template's sample content while still covering all business plan requirements. Reference to more details on topics covered is mentioned in this section. The template provides sample content that can be used for a company operating in the industry. Users can feel free to use as they wish. Utilizing the plug-in plan template, the user will see on the first line there is a yellow highlighted area to type the name of the company. In the second paragraph, there is a blue highlighted area where users will type in the location of where they will be headquartered and operating. If the company will be a small business operating virtually and/or out of a home office, users can add the country, city, state, and neighborhood of where it will be. If there will be an actual office space or a brick-and-mortar business with a storefront, then put those details here when they are known. Type in here what will best suit the specific situation. There is written content for a business operating in the industry the company will be in. Read through the narrative and change anything needed in order to match up exactly to the proposed company. Users are welcome to keep the sample narrative supplied by the template.